Did you know that Busch Gardens Tampa is home to over 300 different animal species throughout the massive 350-acre park? Busch Gardens Tampa is loaded with experiences and secrets you didn't know about, and I'm gonna highlight the best ones in this video. Busch Gardens Tampa is open 365 days a year and brings in more guests than Cedar Point does each year. Many people don't know that Busch Gardens Tampa is actually operated by the SeaWorld chain. Since SeaWorld Orlando is just an hour away, you can often get discounts when purchasing tickets for the two parks together. Not everyone will be able to drive the over an hour drive from Orlando to Busch Gardens Tampa during their vacation, and that's why Busch Gardens offers a free shuttle for all park guests to and from Orlando. You can book your Orlando vacation and get a free ride all the way to Tampa to experience the incredible Busch Gardens. That's just one of the tips in this video that can save you a lot of headache when visiting the park. Feel free to skip around in this video, but keep in mind you might be missing on some very valuable tips or experiences for Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens Tampa is an incredible amusement park home to Florida's tallest and best coaster. But there's a lot more the park has to offer other than just thrills. Home to 12,000 animals, the park has some of the most unique wildlife combinations in the country. The Canobie Reserve will let you get close to gorillas and chimpanzees, and the tiger area even has a viewing area where you can climb into a glass right next to the tigers. The tiger viewing area is one of the most incredible experiences the park offers, but most people miss it during their visit to the park. When you go to Busch Gardens, make sure you don't miss the amazing tiger experiences in the jungle part of the park. The park also has a roller coaster themed to the tiger called Tigress. This coaster may look small, but it's definitely not one to sleep on. The 0G roll on this gives some of the best hang time a coaster can give, and you'll definitely have a blast riding it. One of the park's best roller coasters is Cheetah Hunt. Themed to the speed of the cheetah, this coaster is one crazy ride. While riding Cheetah Hunt, you'll feel like a real cheetah as you're launched into over 4,000 feet of track. Right next to Cheetah Hunt is the park's Cheetah Run. In this animal exhibit, you'll be able to see a real cheetah, and you'll be able to see it running in the specially built habitat. This is an experience you won't want to miss, so make sure to find out what times the cheetahs will be running during your visit to the park. Towards the front of the park, you'll be able to get inches away from penguins and alligators in their own habitats. The park's newest coaster, Gwazi, is also located right near the front gate, and you're not going to want to miss a ride on this incredible attraction. Standing over 200 feet tall, Gwazi holds the record for the tallest coaster in all of Florida and is one of the world's best thrill machines. Gwazi can get long lines sometimes, but the wait is well worth it. One of the other exhibits the park offers is called Edge of Africa. Here you'll be able to get as close as possible to meerkats, hyenas, lions, hippos, and so much more. It's scary how close these animals actually are, but the park offers a ton more that can be seen in these exhibits. The Serengeti Express will give you a ride through the back of the park, and it's Serengeti Plains. From here, you'll get great views of some of your favorite coasters, but you'll also see even more animals throughout the plain. While riding the train, you'll be able to see roaming herds of African animals, including zebras, giraffes, antelopes, ostriches, and so much more. There's also an upcharge attraction the park offers that will allow you to feed the giraffes and get an exclusive up-close look at some of the animals. I myself haven't had the chance to experience this attraction, but it sounds like a lot of fun. If you get lucky on your visit to Busch Gardens and the Sky Ride is open, that can also provide some awesome views of Serengeti Plains, and it's an experience you won't want to pass up. One of the best places to eat at Busch Gardens is at the Serengeti Safari Overlook. This spot offers both indoor and outdoor seating right at the edge of the park's Serengeti Plains. Just imagine enjoying your lunch while watching a giraffe just a few feet away. Towards the back of the park is one of the park's most iconic coasters. Kumba, which actually means roar, is a looping coaster manufactured by B&N that'll take you through 7 twisted inversions. You're definitely going to want to take a ride on this thrill machine because it's just pure fun. Busch Gardens Tampa also has a ton of things for the kids to do. The Sesame Street section of the park offers a bunch of rides and experiences the little ones can enjoy. There's really so much to do in that area of the park, and there's even a small coaster the kids can enjoy called Air Grover. Right near the kids area is the park's bird garden. Here you'll find some of the most beautiful bird species on Earth, along with a ton of flamingos. There are even some kangaroos in this area of the park. The Pantopia area of the park may not seem like the most exciting, but there are a bunch of incredible attractions in this area. Sand Serpent and Scorpion are both super fun coasters the whole family can enjoy. Pantopia is also home to the park's tallest attraction. Falcon's Fury, the park's drop tower standing at 335 feet, is no ordinary drop tower. After lifting you to the top of the massive tower, the ride seats tilt towards the floor for what feels like eternity before dropping you down straight to the ground. This ride is one of the scariest rides I've been on. Rides and roller coasters don't usually scare me anymore, but this one got me. If you're a thrill seeker, Falcon's Fury is a must-ride attraction when you visit Busch Gardens. If it's a really hot day, you might want to consider a ride on Cobra's Curse. The family spinning coaster is one of the park's most unique coasters, and the cool for this ride is located indoors. While waiting in line for Cobra's Curse, you'll get to cool down from the powerful air conditioning while enjoying the theming on this great attraction. Busch Gardens Tampa is actually home to most coasters from any park in Florida, totaling 10, and there are 2 more I still haven't mentioned. SheiKra is the park's dive coaster from B&M, and Montu is the park's inverted coaster from B&M. Both of these coasters are super fun and some of the best of their kind, so be sure to get a ride on them during your Busch Gardens visit. One of the craziest animal exhibits the park has is the Elephant Exhibit, where you can even add on a behind-the-scenes experience for an upcharge. Busch Gardens Tampa also offers a couple more unique rides and experiences I haven't mentioned, like Stanley Falls Log Flume or the park's treetop trails. Congo Rapids is a water ride sure to give you a great time, but be prepared to get soaked while riding. Busch Gardens Tampa is one jam-packed experience, and you can easily spend 1 or more days at the park. If that's not enough for you, Busch Gardens also has a water park across the street called Adventure Island, where you can experience splashing thrills. Busch Gardens Tampa is one of the best parks in the country and one of my personal favorites. There's really so much to do at this incredible park, so let me know what your favorites are.